Post the colors.
Color guard, attention! Forward march! Color guard, halt!
Scout salute. Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Scout is trustworthy,
Loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty, without country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, and to set this strong and to the great, for Israel.
2. Color guard, please post the colors.
Guard, halt! At ease.
Could Mr. Greer and Cole Griffin please come forward? Open this court of honor. You can sit down now.
The red of my flag is the lifeblood of brave men ready to die or worthily live for this, our country. The white of my flag is for purity, cleanliness of purpose, thought, word, and deed. The blue of my flag is for faith and loyalty, like the eternal blue of the star-filled heavens. By the authority vested in me as a representative of the Bay Lakes Council and the National Council of Boy Scouts of America, I declare this Court of Honor open. Tonight we have the honor and pleasure of recognizing Sam Sislevich and Kirk Dalkey, the Board of Eagle Scout. Would Sam and Kirk now join me on stage? The parents and leaders of the Eagle candidates whom we honor tonight have labored long and faithfully to develop them towards alert and participating citizenship through the Boy Scout program. Their efforts culminate in this evening's presentation of the Eagle Award. The success of these efforts, however, will only manifest in the way these scouts present themselves and set a social pattern for those whose lives they touch. Would Bradley Korb and Parker Kolash please come forward for the history of the Eagle?
I am the Eagle. Since the beginning of time, man has used me and my brothers as a symbol of royalty, power, victory, authority, and valor. My strength and courage have inspired men through the ages.
Ancient men looked upon me as a sworn enemy of serpents. They saw the battle between the sun and clouds as battles between eagles and serpents.
In India and Babylon, I was the symbol of fire, of wind and storms, and the bringer of immortality.
In the golden age of Greece, I was the symbol of victory and a supreme spiritual energy. I was the sacred bird of Zeus, the ruler of all gods. The Greeks represented me with wings outstretched, holding a serpent in my claws. Thus, I represented the triumph of good over evil.
In Rome, I was the symbol of Jupiter, the supreme god. The Romans saw me as a symbol of victory. As the Roman legions conquered the world, they marched under the standard of the eagle, with outstretched wings. The silver eagle was the symbol of republic of the Roman Empire. Used the golden eagle as its symbol, I became the personal emblem of Caesar's, representing supreme authority.
The rise of Christianity brought me still more honor. To the early Christians, the eagle was a symbol of ascension. This was due to the strong flight of the eagle with its gaze fixed on the sun. In early icons, I was best known as the symbol of St. John, the evangelist.
On June 20th, 1782, I became the symbol of a new country. Because of my courage and beauty, I was chosen to symbolize the new United States of America. The eagle became a prominent feature of the seal of the state of the new republic.
In 1911, the following tradition, as old as man himself, the Boy Scouts of America, chose the eagle to symbolize the very highest in achievement. Through all of history, I have been the symbol of man's best. Now the eagle is the symbol of scouting's best.
Would Mrs. Olson, a troop advancement chairman, please come forward and tell you about some of Kirk and Sam's accomplishments?
We are indeed here to honor Sam and Kirk with their award. 6 times before us, they have stood before us, first for their scout badge and when they earned each additional rank leading up to this day. The Eagle Award is the culmination of the efforts of Sam, Kirk, and their leaders. A scout must earn 21 merit badges in various crafts and skills. 13 of the badges are required by the Boy Scouts of America. Each Eagle candidate must also plan and supervise an Eagle service project. Kirk made a shed here at the Railroad Museum to house a wheelchair lift, while Sam made up hose houses for the De Pere Fire Station.
Would Mr. Powell, an Eagle Scout himself, please come forward to deliver the Eagle Challenge?
Kirk and Sam, will you join me by the podium? Scouts of all nations make up one of the most wholesome and significant movements in the world's history. You have been judged by Boy Scouts of America being worthy of the highest rank in this great movement. All who know you rejoice in your achievement. Your position, as you know, is one of honor and responsibility. You are marked men. As Eagle Scouts, you have assumed a solemn obligation to do your duty to God, to country, and your fellow Scouts, and to mankind in general. This is a great undertaking. As you live up to your obligations, you bring honor to yourself and to your brother Scouts. Kirk and Sam, I charge you to enter this Eagle Scout Brotherhood, holding without reservation and ever before you the ideals of honor and service. By the repetition of the Eagle Scout promise before your fellow members, you will become an Eagle Scout. When you pledge yourself on your sacred honor, you will be sealing your eternal loyalty to the code of the Eagle Scout with the same words which close the Declaration of Independence. I now ask that all Eagle Scouts present today come forward to stand in support of Kirk and Sam and rededicate themselves by repeating the Eagle Scout promise to our new Eagle Scouts. Would all Eagle Scouts please come forward? Eagle Scouts, please give the Scout sign and repeat after me. I reaffirm my allegiance to the 3 principles of the Scout Oath. I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself the obligations and responsibilities
the obligations and responsibilities
of the rank of Eagle Scout.
of the rank of Eagle Scout.
On my honor, I will do my best
I will do my best
to make my training an example,
to make my training an example,
my rank and my influence count strongly
my rank and my influence count strongly
for better scouting
for better scouting
and for better citizenship
and better citizenship
in my troop,
by the troop,
in my community,
in my community,
and in my contacts with other people.
and in contact with other people.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
Thank you, Eagle Scouts. You may return to your seats.
Now, would the Assistant Scoutmaster of Troop Pin 43, Mr. Van Sluis, please come forward for the presentation of the Eagle Award.
Will Sam's parents, Karen and Scott, and Kirk's parents, Chris and Jane, please come forward and stand by your son? Your father has stood by you over the years and has offered his encouragement and assistance. I would ask your father to give you your Eagle Award. As the symbol of what your father has contributed to your attainment of this award, I now ask you to present him with the Eagle's father pin. No one will ever know the unnumbered acts of self-sacrifice and helpfulness from the mother of this Eagle Scout, which has led to this evening. I would now ask your mother to replace your troop neckerchief with your new Eagle Scout neckerchief. As the symbol of what your mother has made possible, I now ask you to present her with the Eagle's mother's pin. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Eagle Scouts Sam Sislevich and Kirk Dalkey. Congratulations. I now ask Mrs. Olson to please present the Eagle certificate.
I would ask anyone who would like to say a few words about Kirk or Sam to come forward.
Alright, so yeah, I've known these guys for a little while. They were in my grade, I was in like kindergarten. So, I think, yeah. And ever since they were in Cub Scouts with me, actually Kirk's dad was our Cub master, so he's right there in front. Yeah, so we were together in Cub Scouts. It was a lot of fun. And so I've known these guys throughout basically my entire life up here in De Pere. And, well, this is De Pere. Anyway, yeah, so I just remember going over to Mr. Nolke's house and getting to work on like our arrows for when we're doing the arrow flight, and learning about all the requirements that need to be made up for Cub Scouting and going on to Boy Scouts. And just, it's really, really cool to see all of the Boy Scouts that were originally in our grade here today. A lot of them have Eagle Scout. It's crazy. It just shows that much about our grade and the people that are in this troop, because we have so many people that have become Eagle Scouts here, and it's just incredible to see so many of them come back. Mrs. Doherty in the back, she came back to celebrate this day. There were so many people that I haven't seen in so long that have come, and I think it's just really great that we've got so many people here today to celebrate these two.
I usually don't like getting up in front of these things.
And look past all this ridiculousness, and I want you to look at that ridiculousness. These guys are absolutely amazing. You know, you think about when we were little kids. I remember when I first saw these guys. They were really small, and just you know, kind of crazy with the panda. I'm sorry, it was the polar bear hat that he wore like most of his whole time. And this one's always playing baseball, and just a million things going on. And sports are the big thing, and it's cool to see that these guys are young adults now and very responsible for the most part, and just doing the right thing and being responsible citizens for our community. So I think it's also important. I just want to make sure that I represent the fire department too. I very much want to thank you for making those hose houses. Those went to a very good thing. That's something that we do every year for our open house. And the ones we had just didn't really have anything really good, and now we have something amazing that we're going to have for years and years. So thank you very much. I have a couple of gifts for Kirk. Speaking of the polar bear hat, a lot of people might think that this hat belongs to Kirk, since he was seen at every scouting event for the last several years wearing it. The reality is that I made this hat myself at Octane training when I was there with Mr. Denise. I'm sure he remembers me wearing it. But yeah, Kirk quickly adopted it, so I thought I would make it official, and I would give Kirk the polar bear hat. I made it official. The other thing that Kirk is well known for in our troop is the bear incident on the high adventure outing, in which my mess kit was bitten by a bear. And you can tell the rest of the story if you want to, but needless to say, they did not practice great safety in the bear situation on that particular outing. He was supposed to be at the base camp, and they decided to spend one night in the woods. They stayed in the bear preserve where there were signs to not camp. And they spent the whole night fending out bears, and at some point in the night, Kirk actually had a bear come up and sniff him in his hammock, and he poked it in the nose. So this is a memento. My mess kit is now Kirk's mess kit. To remember his incident of poking the bear. Thank you.
Wow, guys, honestly, this is a big day, and I want to start off that I'm very proud of both of you and you're my friends, but I'm going to start sharing some stories about that. Kirk! Remember that time at scout camp that we were supposed to be the leaders, and instead of, leading the troop to go to lunch, we instead ditched and went to Scoopers for burgers? Because I do. Sam, remember that time that, you always thought that you were cooler than me? And you were right? Well, I do. But it's honestly just been an honor getting to know you guys. You were some of my first and only friends for a while when I moved here, and honestly, I just respect the heck out of you guys.
Alright, well, I'd just like to start off by saying thank you to everybody for being here and helping us celebrate our achievements. I'd also like to thank everybody who's helped me along the way, who helped me get all my merit badges, and even in Cub Scouts, everybody who's here. Buddy Patrick showed up today, big part of my Cub Scout family that I had, along with everybody else in our grade, so I'd just like to thank everybody that was part of that. And I'd also like to thank everybody that was part of my project that I did for the fire station. It once it came together as nicely as it did without the help of my grandpa doing all the welding, without the Knights of Columbus generously donating a lot of the funds that it took to buy all the materials, and without Creative Sign doing all the artwork for my houses for very, very, very cheap. I'm very appreciative of that. So I'd just like to say those thank yous. And now I'd like to get into my mentor pins. My first one goes to Mr. Hermans, who has always helped me along, giving me a little extra nudge in my ego, and pretty much bugging me until I started it, which consisted of him finding me a project to do. So he was very helpful in that. So I'd like to give my first mentor pin. My second mentor pin, I like to give my dad, because he's been there through everything, helping me get through everything, helping me plan my projects, helping me go shopping, buy everything, helping me in Cub Scouts through all the rough times, through all the easy times. He's always been there to help me, being my dad, or being a leader when he had to, being tough when I wasn't getting stuff done at the end here. Kind of helped push me along, get to that due date. So my second one goes to my dad. Now I'll turn it over to Kirk.
I'd like to start out by saying thank you all for coming. It's great to see a lot of faces here that I have not seen in a while. I'm very appreciative to see Mr. Denise here. I'm glad to see Mrs. Doherty. It's wonderful to see everyone here. I'd also like to thank everyone for coming, and I'd like to thank everyone who helped work on my project. I know that shed was a lot of work to make, and I know my dad and I had a lot of nights that were not fun with making the shed, planning the shed. I'm not great at making sheds. I'd also like to thank Terneski for teaching me a lot about building and how to actually make a shed. I ended up modeling it off of his shed. I'd like to mention that throughout my years of scouting, I have to thank so many people, and picking just 2 people to lower down the amount of mentor pins, I mean, if I could have, I would have given one to everyone, because I've had so many people who've helped me so much throughout scouting. I mean, I guess I'll start with giving my first one to the man right behind me, Mr. Greer, because he has shown me so much love throughout all of my scouting, mostly tough love though, because my number one story I remember from Mr. Greer was we were at Gardner Dam, and I was standing on this log that was unstable and rolling, and he's like, "That's gonna fall, you're gonna fall," and I'm like, "I'll be fine." It rolled away from me, I fell, tried to go back on it, and I was like, "Ah." Couldn't complain though, because, well, Mr. Greer was right. That's not the only tough love he's given me though. Even today, because I'm 18, I'm supposed to have a knot here, not a patch. I already got some tough love on that from Mr. Greer. So I'd like to present the first mentor pin to Mr. Greer. Third one in a row, I messed up. Anyways, for my second mentor pin, I would like to give it to Mr. Denies, who has been there from the start for me. As Mr. Denies, he has pushed me along the whole entire way. He was the scoutmaster for a number of years, and I can't thank him enough for all the things he's done for me as a scout. He taught me what I needed to know. He made sure I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, and he has been truly a good influence on me, and he's shown commitment to the troop for such a long time, and I really appreciate everything he's done for me. Before I close this out here, I just want to thank everyone one more time for coming, for everything that you've done, showing support, and remind you all afterwards there's cake, water. Anyway, after the closing ceremony, we will have that cake and water, and will Adam Tuchinski please come forward for the closing ceremony?
Please rise for the retirement of the colors. Color guard, retire the colors.
Color guard, attention! Forward march.
And salute. 2. Color guard, retreat.
Halt! At ease.
Please stay for cake and cookies. Ceremony adjourned.